a year and a half ago. Come right across this bridge heading the other way, and the stator went out. KTM's 890, 790, Tenere. I think this bike will outshine all of them. It's just some people are so lucky where they get to live. If we can see the suspension moving. Now I'm in the town of Ellijay, which is at the end of section, or the beginning of section 1, but since I'm riding it counterclockwise, this is the end of section 1 for me, and I'll be starting section 3. So if you run it clockwise, you'll go from Ellijay to Suches, from Suches to Dillard, from Dillard to Ellijay. It's 3 sections, but I'm riding it backwards, so I'm going from Ellijay to Dillard is the way I'm going to be doing it. Not too far outside of Ellijay and starting on section 3. I say about 3 miles, maybe 4, maybe less than that. You hit a little bit of gravel, so hopefully it's going to be a good mix. So far it has been. I rode a good bit of pavement for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes, but like I said, it's to be expected. You're going to have pavement to connect these things, especially on the East Coast. But honestly, the gravel's been beautiful. There's a cool little creek running down in there. Oh, check out the trestle. We'll be going under. That's pretty neat. I ain't never been on this road. Oh, that's cool. Very cool, very cool. And a creek right there too. That's awesome. I don't know if y'all can see that right there or not. They've got a cool freaking house right on this river. Oh man. I guess that's a river. Might be a creek. Oh man, they got a cool one too. Y'all probably can see that one. They got a cool little sitting place by the water. That's awesome. Man, some beautiful land around here. How beautiful that is. Some people are so lucky where they get to live. Which I'm pretty lucky too and blessed, but this is beautiful right here. Y'all, unfortunately, I know exactly where we are right now. This is where my Vistrom 650 broke down. I don't know, a couple of years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Come right across this bridge heading the other way, and the stator went out. Hope that don't jinx me now. They're building a new bridge too. That's a cool little bridge right there. Yep, I remember this all too well. Had to sit right there and wait on my wife to come get me. These are some pretty fun roads back in here. This is part of the Georgia Traverse as well. So beautiful river. The tubing place right back there. But yep, where the bike broke down, left me stranded. Just right up from that river spot, back on some pretty good chunky gravel. I believe I've ridden this road when I was doing the Georgia Traverse with a couple guys, Timmy and a couple other guys, when my bike broke down on that bridge. I think this is the road anyway. That's been a long time ago. And plus everything seems way different because everything's so much easier on this bike than it was on a Vistrom 650 or a 1000. So it just seems different, but like I said, it's been a year and a half, probably 2 years ago really. I ain't got the memory to remember stuff I did 5 minutes ago, much less 2 years ago. I want to see what this view looks like on this Insta360, see if we can see the suspension moving on the beast here. Some front and rear suspension action. Some brakes, possibly some slides. See what it looks like. I like those shots when people use them when the suspension's bouncing around and stuff. It looks cool. To me it does anyway. I always want to try it. Kind of being lazy today, but stop, set it up on a different angle. See what we get. Hopefully we'll see a few rocks kick up without breaking the camera. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this view. Hopefully it looks pretty cool. Oh, sandy right there. Yeah. That dinner bell, baby, that dinner bell. Good little campsite right there. I think that's where me, Timmy, and them guys camped at. Thought it looked familiar. That campsite back there that I showed y'all, or was talking about, that was the first time we ever used the Grumpy grill. That was probably one of our close to, God, it might have even been 3 years ago almost. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, that's the first time we ever used the Grumpy grill. Timmy's famous cooking contraption, there you go. Not attraction, contraption. Some of y'all that follow the channel a lot probably know or remember me saying something about me changing the fork springs this bike. I went up to set them for like a 220 pound rider, so I'm like 175, so with gear maybe 195, 200, something like that. So I set it a little stiff, but I've been adjusting the clickers a little bit. I had them at 10, the compression at 10 turns from all the way in. Now I got it 12, and it was a little bit stiff, but man, this thing works like crazy now. I let the back spring alone because it's pretty much set. It's a little bit stiffer from the factory than the fork spring is just known to be soft. And this thing is just working so good now. Adjusting the clickers in the back, rebounding compression. I got the rebounding compression in the front adjusted right. It's absorbing stuff like crazy now. Suspension on this bike is great. Just them little tweaks, that's it. That's all that's been done to it. I put new fork oil in it, of course, just 5 weight. And I think I went like 10 cc's above what the manual calls for, just to give it a little bit more bottom resistance, but I haven't bottomed it out at all, and I used to do it a lot when I had the stock springs in there. This is pretty dang good now. I'd put this adventure bike right here, this 990, up against any modern adventure bike that's made right now. KTM's 890, 790, Tenere. I think this bike will outshine all of them. It's just simple. It works. Does what it needs to do. All the weight's low slung. God, it dabbing hurts. All the weight's low slung. Can't hardly feel that it weighs like, what, 470, 80 pounds, whatever it is. Can't even feel it when you're riding it until you have to pick it up, of course. But it ain't even too difficult to pick up. It just works. It works. Why they always mess up stuff when it works? I'm trying to put too much technology into something. Another good thing about having this suspension set where I need it, it transfers about 0 shocks into my body, which is great for my back. It's absorbing everything I need it to. Unless you're going a little bit too slow, which if you're going too slow, you're battling the bike anyway and not letting the suspension work. Now you don't have to go extremely fast or nothing, but the suspension's designed to go over stuff at a, you know, certain speed. If you go too slow, you're just fighting everything. But it don't transfer anything into my body, which is absolutely wonderful. And I can't say the same about standing up this long, because my left leg is killing me. My calf has still been cramping. Been trying to drink more fluids today, see if that's gonna help. My left leg always gives me trouble ever since I've had surgery, but it's extra hurting today. Well, I rode about, I don't know, 30 or 40 miles, about 35 miles maybe of pavement, and now we're in the Yona mountain area. Never been on this road before. I think it's on the Georgia Traverse, but one time when I tried to ride it, it said it was closed or something like that. I ain't sure.